Hello, I am back. Unspoken Zodiac. It is your girl, the one Ivy. So you already know this is for Leo. We want to see what messages Spirit has for Leos, what Spirit wants to tell you. Again, I will say this through all of my readings that we are in Mercury retrograde right now. So things are getting different. Just know that everything is getting different right now while we're in the retrograde. And the retrograde does not end officially until June the 1st for all my loves that don't know. And then we just got over the full moon. The full moon was over on Sunday, actually. So I'm going to start with this deck. Let's see messages for Leo. All right. Yeah. All right. Let me get myself situated. Messages for Leo. For Leo. All right. There we go. Let's see, Leo. You got. All right, Leo. Them off. Them off. Any obstacles that you have or the issues that you have with somebody, don't play with them. Don't play with them. It's time for you, Leos, to say, I see you. It's time for you, Leos, to do everything for you. Not for somebody else. It's time for you to do things for yourself, Leo. You deserve sugar, not salt. So if somebody is not treating you well or you feel like you know that person is not serving you, it's time for you to do for you. Spirit is telling. Thorns. We know you deserve. So this goes for the men and the women. Leos, it's time for you to wear the crowns that you deserve. And that means with the crowns, it's time for you to be in set jobs that you deserve. Don't just be in a job because, you know, it's a job and it makes you money. It's more than that. A lot of people need to get into jobs that you enjoy to do and you look forward to going to every day. Okay, so Spirit is telling you, if you are not happy with that job that you have right now, it's time for you to fix your crown because it's tilted right now, and it's time for you to get the job or be relationship that you fit is fit for a king or a queen, because right now you're not sitting on your throne. Shit is tilted. Flower. Be honest with yourself. It's time to stop playing with yourself and be honest with what you see and what you hear. Stop. Take them blinders up off your face, okay? Trees. Let them go. Let them go. If you are unhappy with that job, let me tell you, you go out there and you put that application in for the ones that you don't want. And guess what? That other job is going to call you, the one that you do want, and let that damn job go. For my Leos who are in a relationship that you feel like it's time to let go, listen, it's time for you to stand up for yourself. You see how this woman is just sitting there and she's looking down at the ground? Come on. And everything is just crashing and burning around you. Come on, Leo. A lion. My Leos are the ones that don't play no games with nobody. What's that song? Don't play with it. Don't have people playing in your face, and you know you deserve better, and you're not doing. I'm sorry, my love. I'm sitting up here tying my scarf. You know, get back to the happy you. Like I said, a lot of people are very unhappy right now. Like I already said, and I'll say it before, I just said it in Gemini. We are in retrograde, and anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Hello, babe. I see you. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. So let me get these right here, the Shaman Oracle. These are some good cards too. Messages for Leo. For Leo. All right, here we go. The Dust and Devil. Moving out of stagnation. So a lot of my Leos are moving out of stagnation. A lot of you Leos are moving forward. A lot of my Leos are stuck. And Spirit's also telling you, my Leos who have not moved on and your feet are stuck to the goddamn ground, it's time for you to get up and get out. It's time for you to do what suits you and makes you happy. All right? Get rid of that dust. What's that shit? Get that dust off your shoulders. Get your feet off the ground. Stop being stuck because you're not stuck. Even when we think we're stuck, we're not stuck. It's always somebody out there that can help us get unstuck. All you have to do is reach out to the right person or, start putting those applications in. If you don't see fit in a relationship and you're unhappy, come on. All right, messages for Leo. All right, we have detox, preparing the body, mind, and spirit. So it's time for a lot of my Leos to detox. It's time for you to detox your mind, body, and spirit. A lot of you have a lot of toxins up in you, and it's time for a lot of you to release it. This is that time for you to purge. Spirit's telling you it's time for you to purge this shit up out of here. Watchers, transpersonal. Okay, so just know that always feel like somebody's watching me. Yep. Don't talk about my singing because I can't sing, but it is what it is. Y'all get what I'm saying, okay? Messages for Leo. I'm going to pull a couple more cards, my Leos. Messages for Leo. All right. So we have joyful muse, inspiration. So it's time for my Leos who are inclined with music. It's time for you to get back to that music. It's time for you to get into whatever craft that you wasn't really you was thinking about getting back, but you're like, it's not time, or you feel like you don't have the time. Spirit is telling you it's time for you to get back to the gifts that you were given. It's time for you to put your energy into the gifts that you were given, and you know that you can do it. Okay, so that's what we have. The messages from the Shaman Oracle. So wait till I get into these. These cards right here, they're little, but they pack a powerful message and a powerful punch. Those cards right there, it's called spiritual messages. I got them off of where did I get them? I can't think right now. When I come back, Leo, the next reading I do for you, I'll make sure I tell you. I gotta look. Okay. So let me see. Messages for Leo. Messages for Leo. Messages for Leo. All right, Leo. This actually caught my eye. A lot of you Leos have been in an accident, or be very, very careful because you can get into an accident. I'm also hearing that one of your loved ones, you know, have been in an accident. So keep your eyes out for this. Okay, my loves? A harm coming to, well, injury coming to yourself or somebody you love. So just keep your eye out for that. And tell everybody to move safe, be safe, watch who they are around. Okay? So right. A lot of my Leos out there are depressed, they're upset. You have phobias and stuff. A couple of you are paranoid. If you're paranoid about something or you're around somebody who you don't trust, it's time for you to remove yourself out of that situation. It's time for you, if you're depressed, it's time for you to go either go and speak to somebody you don't know, and I'm talking about what you don't know is a professional, a paid professional. If you are embarrassed, it's always somebody out there and our friends or our family that we can trust and know that your business won't be in the street. Go talk to that person. Don't suffer alone. Okay, my love? Introvert is a lot of my Leos who are being by themselves. They're very separated, you know, very private, and there's nothing wrong with that. But this is what I'm about to tell you, my loves. Stop being so. I mean, it's not a problem with being guarded because I'm guarded. I'm very guarded. I don't play with people at all. My sister tell you, I don't even like people because people get weird and they do weird stuff. But keep things to yourself. Everybody doesn't have to know everything because when you start putting people into your business, hmm, what happens? I see you. Hello, welcome. When you put people all up in your business, then you have people talking about you, gossiping about you. That's not the time that you need it. And again, we are in retrograde, my babes. A lot of you are being stubborn. You're not listening to nothing that anybody has to hear. Your ears are closed. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear about it. You don't give a fuck what they say. Excuse my language. You're not playing with people right now. It's time for you to open up your mind. Leo. All right, here we go. Withdrawing. A lot of you are withdrawing, ready to quit. A lot of you are ready to give up. A lot of you have faced some rejection. And rejection isn't always bad. Rejection is sometimes good because when somebody rejects you, maybe they're not for you. If you got rejected from a job, maybe that job wasn't for you. It's time for you to get up and go get another one or look for a better one, but you will find it. Okay? Daydreaming. A lot of you are very optimistic about certain things going on in your life. You're thinking about it, and that's the first thing you do with everything. If you can see it and you think about it, you can move towards it. There you go. Compromise. I'm picking up a lot of Leos are not compromising right now. You really don't care about what a said person feels or what family members, are trying to say. Very confrontational. Oh, wait a minute, I'm sorry. Try to put a little bit more consideration into be open minded, Leo, about what things that people are saying. Don't just rub it off and say, FOH. Readiness, a lot of you are preparing and getting prepared, for that new job, that new journey, the next step. And it's time for you to make arrangements for that next step. Don't just jump into it. Okay. So now we're going to the big guns, the deck that everybody loves. Let's use this one second for more messages. Messages. You can talk. I won't bite. I see you. I won't bite. Messages for Leo. Oh shit. All right, here we go. Hello. All right, Leo Moon. Ecstasy. So I'm picking up a lot of my Leos have been waiting to be taken to ecstasy. So let me tell you about this card right here. When y'all see the ecstasy card comes up, that's a be careful card. Okay? Because it could get a little bit tricky. So yes, it could be somebody, trying to please you and taking you to ecstasy because they want something from you. So what's the better way to get you? Male or female in their bedroom? Be careful. Wait a minute, I'm gonna stop right here. All right. So a lot of my Leos are in appropriate relationships, and it's time for you to get into an appropriate relationship. As the spirit is saying, you're not where you're supposed to be in relationship area. You are in an inappropriate relationship, and it's time for you to align with the appropriate relationship. Look, no movement. And when I'm picking up no movement, a lot of Leos have been waiting for certain calls from that person. It's like playing tug of war. You want to call me? Am I going to call you? And Leo, don't do it. Stand your ground. Healing. A lot of my Leos need to heal from things that have happened. A lot of you haven't healed from said things. Simple. It's not that hard. Self obsessed. This is not you, Leo. This is somebody else who is self obsessed. And when somebody is self obsessed, they don't have room for you because they're too worried about themselves. And somebody who is self obsessed is never going to serve you. Listen, I see my Leos are playing with some crazy people, huh? Health. A lot of my Leos need to look into their health. Your vibrations are low. And like I said, we're in retrograde right now. And anything that can happen bad will happen. Dig a hole. But a lot of the Leos are low, going through pain. Ooh, fathers. A lot of my Leos need to, reach out to your fathers, to your grandfathers, you know, and tell them you love them. Tell them you love them. If you're disappointed in them, it's time for you to tell them that. There's nothing wrong with that. Intention, and it's all in your intention. Unknown. So a lot of Leos are scared of the unknown, and unknown is very scary. But if you take that leap of faith, you'll get through it. New possibilities. So just know, Leo, it's a lot of doors that's about to open up for you, my baby. Shame. A lot of Leos are in shame right now, but I'm picking up the shame is because not said doing something, is with you know being with other people that your family told you that person was no good. But it's no reason to be ashamed. It is what it is. We don't have a crystal ball when it comes to relationship. We made a mistake, pick yourself up, dust it off, and it is what it is. Anything you want to manifest right now, do it. Do it. Trust your instinct more. And when I talk to everybody, excuse me, when I talk to anybody, I always say, don't go with the second thing you hear. Don't go with the third. Listen to the first thing. Trust your intuition. Listen. All right? Dreams. When you see, a lot of people don't remember their dreams, but when you have dreams, get a dream book. Whatever you do, remember from your dream, write it down. It's always a message in that dream. Joy. A lot of my Leos are not happy. That's coming. Go to your happy places. A little bit of conflict going around with my Leos, with family, not just relationship, family. Matter of fact, let me look into that. Who is Leo fighting with? Who is Leo having conflict with? All right, we have the King of Swords. So it could be an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that you're having conflict with. Hmm. Wow. All right. Where's the cards at? Passion. Leos are very passionate about everything that they do. I am, because I got Leo in me. I'm a Virgo, but I got Leo too. Omen. I'm gonna put this right here because that's been coming up a lot. Safety. Make sure that your loved ones are safe. Make sure that you are safe at all times. Right now, we already know that this world is crazy. A lot of people aren't paying attention to set things around you. Keep your eye out. Rejuvenation. It's time for a lot of my Leos to rejuvenate yourself. Overriding. That's the Leo spirit anyway. When when you don't want to listen to what other people say or what they're saying, most of the time a Leo will override and say, but right now is not the time to be overriding situation. Look more into what you're seeing, okay? Somebody's withholding information from you, my love. Commitment. It's time for you, Leos, to commit more to whatever. Okay, I'm going to say it like this. So, if you've been thinking about doing something, like I said, a hobby, a craft, something that you have gifts into, it's time for you to commit to it. It's time for you to put your all into that. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Ease. And you're going to move into it with ease. Beauty. Boundaries. All right, so with boundaries, Leos, you're letting people come into your personal space and you're not setting boundaries for them. It's time for you to stand your ground and put them boundaries out there. They're going to either one, accept it, or two, say, I ain't fucking with it. If they don't want to listen to them boundaries, what's the time to do? Bye. Stop sacrificing. Stop sacrificing. It's time for you to stop sacrificing and put more energy into yourself instead of other people. Move into your creativity again. Okay. Because it is what it is. We all have childhood traumas. You know, that goes back to if you need to talk to somebody, go talk to somebody. Don't ever be afraid to talk to anybody. Don't ever be embarrassed that you know you're going back down memory lane about things that have happened. It happens to all of us. It happens to the best of us, right? You have a lot of people, Leos, who are very codependent. So, you know, when people are codependent, you got to be careful because if they're codependent on you, right? Say something happens. This goes with kids, it goes for with anybody. When you have a codependency problem, right? Or somebody cannot let go. I got a brat of a child. I have one. She's my second oldest. For a lot of you who are in, if your mother's not here, it's somebody in a mother figure who you have not been seeing eye to eye. It's time to get that together. Don't ever have too much pride that you know you can't come to a common ground. If you feel like she was wrong or she feels like you was wrong, you know, it's time to, and a lot of my Leos are going to expand. And that also went with it was another card. It was no, that was Gemini. A lot of my Geminis are going to expand on certain things. A lot of my Leos, if you're looking into expanding your business or whatever, it's time. It's time for expansion. If you want to expand with your family, it's time. All right, let me see what other messages we have for our Leos. Hmm? I got you. I got you. I got you. Messages for Leo. One more. Here we go. All right. Holding on to resentment is like talking to shit in your own heart. What did I just tell you about mom? Whoever you're holding on to resentment, let that shit go. Because first of all, when you hold on to resentment, it weighs on you. And nobody has time for that. You stay stuck. Let it go. Call the bullshit on your bullshit. That's self-explanatory, my love. And life would be a lot more fun if everyone's middle name was motherfucking. Y'all understand what that means? That's self-explanatory. All right. Omen. We're going to get into Omen now, okay? Give me 1 second. All right. So we all know that Omen is good or it's evil. All right. So what I'm picking up is when this damn card comes out, ain't nothing good about it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not at all. So it's like this. As my mother used to say, pick your poison. Pick your poison. Pick your poison, but choose wisely. So now my bigs, I'm going up to a half an hour. So it is time now to get your oracle card for this week, Leo. And then I'm going to leave it at that. Oracle card for Leo. Where is the oracle card at for Leo? Oracle card for Leo Spirit. And oracle card for Leo. All right. The oracle card is flowers. Be gorgeous, success, emotional fulfillment are yours. So that is spirit telling you that everything is in the palm of your hands. Even if you can't see it right now, it's right there in your grasp. Don't think you don't have a hold of it because you do. It's right there. When you feel like sugar is shit and shit is sugar, just think of more of the positive. Be positive. Don't be negative. Don't hold on to things, don't look at things in a negative light. That's what I'm gonna say. That's it, that's all. You know? And it's far more negative people than it is positive. And if you think positive, positive will happen. You think negative, negative will happen. So that's all I had, my bigs. I think who was up next? Let me see. Who was up next? All right. I did Gemini, I did Leo. So I think Taurus is up because my daughter asked me to do Taurus and I will oblige. Taurus is up next. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will be back, Leo. And you could email me at unspokenzodiac87@gmail.com. And I will be back in about 5 minutes for Taurus. All right, my loves.